Game Pass Day 1 release sees weak commercial reception. Paradox Interactive is writing off the production of the Lamplighters League. The Lamplighters League, a turn-based tactics game from Paradox Interactive, has been determined as a commercial failure only a week after release. Paradox Interactive disclosed in a press release that it will write down the development cost of the Lamplighters League. The game's total development cost of MSEC 320, approximately $29 million, will be marked as cost for the fourth quarter of 2023. The current impact of the game on profit before tax was estimated to be MSEC minus 248, approximately losing $22 million. Paradox wrote down the cost based on a revised sales forecast from after the game's launch. Essentially, the game has been a loss for the company so far, and Paradox does not expect to recoup in the near future. In a statement within the press release, Paradox CEO Frederick Wester said the Lamplighters League is a fun game with many strengths. Even though we see cautiously positive player numbers in subscription services, the commercial reception has been too weak, which is frankly a big disappointment. Game projects are by their nature always risky, but in the end of the day, we haven't performed as the level we should. It is painful, but makes us more eager to roll up our sleeves and do better. Besides Wester's mention of cautiously positive player numbers in subscription services, Paradox otherwise did not disclose anything about the Lamplighters League's simultaneous Game Pass launch and its potential effect on purchase and player numbers. Paradox is required to service the information it did because of the EU market abuse regulation. The Lamplighters League is a tactics game set in a pulpy alternate 1930s. You take control of a band of misfits and scoundrels battling a cult called the Banished Court. You will infiltrate enemy outposts and mysterious rooms in real time, but when battle breaks out, it switches to turn-based combat. So, what do you think of this game being written off as a loss after just 1 week?
Game Pass Day 1 release seems weak for commercial reception, trying to say? Or you're talking about the game of what? Yeah, I'm sorry.
The game, the Lamplighters League.
Lamplighters League. What is that game? I never heard of that game before.
Guys, get ready for Unicorn Overlord 3.0.
Lamplighters League. Oh, you mean that unicorn? Oh, yes.
Unicorn Overlord. Remember that from like a month ago?
Well, goddamn, it's not irrelevant.
But no, the Lamplighters League. It's a real-time RPG, but switches to turn-based combat when fights happen. Basically, it's been out for a week. It came out on Game Pass and Paradox Interactive. I just want to make sure that is the name of the studio that made it. Paradox Interactive said that it's writing down. It's basically a loss at this point.
Yeah, but it sounded like they gave time alone. Yeah, it's not going to do so well. it's just like me personally forgot about it already. I'm like Lamplighters, like they went to the unicorn stuff. Like, oh, that game. Like, okay, it seems irrelevant in today's world.
It's kind of weird just to pull the plug so quickly. I mean, at least when crap is released from other studios, at least they stand behind it for like the first 6 months or whatever. Just to say, oh, it's a loss. We're cutting. I mean, I feel bad for anyone who bought it. I hope the game is still functional. I mean, if anyone did buy it.
Yeah.
But yeah, they said they lost $22 million and they spent $29 million on
it. If we wait another few more weeks, maybe we can get like another $1 million, $2 million, and then it'll be $5 million short instead of $7 million short.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, but then again, I wonder how much money they made from Game Pass, because the way I know it from at least what I heard, Microsoft has to pay, any third party that has their game on Game Pass, Microsoft has to pay for that game to be on Game Pass. So,
yeah.
Maybe they just didn't. Maybe they were just banking on it being a big release. But I never even heard of this game while it was being developed. It just came out a week ago, or at this time, by this time, 2 weeks ago. I never even heard of this game. I mean, I look up gaming news every night. How did this game go right under the radar?
Yeah,
When I'm looking for new games to talk about.
yeah, bad market to the advertising coverage on that game. That's the reason why. I mean, even Time Crisis, the game from having over the decades from Time Crisis 1 through 5, even people heard every Time Crisis coming out within a matter of weeks, if not months after the release. So and the Time Crisis it can be a success at times too, especially the first three Time Crisis games: Time Crisis, Time Crisis 2, Time Crisis 3, even Time Crisis Project Titan, which is like a prequel to this Time Crisis 2 in a sense. So it's I don't understand these guys like just they're cutting their losses too quickly.
Yeah. So I mean, you've heard of the expression "Don't count your chickens before they hatch."
Yeah,
Um, well, don't yeah. It's that kind of don't count your chickens till they hatch. Now they're basically saying, yeah, these chickens they're not going to hatch. These are just dead eggs.
shit.